Who invented cinema? Early cinema is a confusing time in history, and there are many people we could study. But we will look at just 3 examples of very important people. Thomas Edison. Eadweard Muybridge proved that filming a moving object was possible. And George Eastman had created a film that could easily be used in video cameras. In the USA, Thomas Edison created a heavy electrical camera called the Kinetograph, which could capture 16 photographs a second. When these photographs were connected together, they looked like a moving image. Edison also made something called the Kinetoscope, which was a box that people would look into to watch his films. The Kinetoscope was sent to arcades around the country and the world, and one person at a time would pay to watch each film. Edison's technology was big, heavy, and powered by electricity. To make his early films, a film studio called Black Maria was built. Here, Edison made many projects, mostly starring famous performers like dancers or sports people. The Lumire Brothers. In France, 2 brothers, Auguste and Louis Lumière, experimented with Edison's technology and created their own version, the cinematograph. This new technology was a big improvement, as it was not only a camera, but it could also develop the film. But maybe the most important improvement was that it could project its films onto a wall. This meant the Lumire brothers could show their films to big audiences, instead of the kinetoscope, which could only show one person a film at a time. The cinematograph also had some other advantages. It was very light, so it could be moved around very easily. And it was hand powered and did not use electricity, so it could be used anywhere. The Lumire brothers were famous for filming real life, or films they called actualités. Examples include people leaving a factory, trains arriving at stations, or the busy streets of Paris. Alice Guy. In 1895, a young woman called Alice Guy watched the Lumire brothers' films in Paris. She worked at a company called Gaumont Studios, and she asked the head of the studio if she could make her own films. This made Guy the world's first female filmmaker. But this was not her only achievement. Her first film, The Cabbage Fairy, made in 1896, had costumes, sets, and a simple story of a fairy finding babies in a cabbage patch. It was less than 1 minute long, but the film is very important because it is possibly the first fiction film ever made. Edison was recording professional performers, and the Lumire brothers were making actualités. Both are examples of real life. Alice Guy imagined and made a fictional story and recorded it on film. An idea that would change cinema forever.